everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. I am back and ready to film for you guys. I always feel like I get ahead and I'm doing good and I've got videos all scheduled to go up and I'm cruising along and I'm feeling good about life, and something always inevitably happens to like put the brakes on and like disrupt my process. It's like life, you know, it just happens. This time my SD card from my camera broke. So I bought a new SD card, plus I had a backup one. So I was like, okay, I'm still in good. Filmed a couple of videos. My SD card reader for my computer bit the dust. And so, yeah, so we've been at a little bit of a standstill here. I took my computer to my dad. He's like computer tech guy for a school district. He worked on it. He can't figure it out. Something is just gone. Just bit the dust. So I bought a USB SD card adapter and we are back in business. So I can film and we can edit and we can get them up. So thank goodness, back in business, feeling good. So today we are going to do a flip through of all these spring pictures that I have done. So I mostly worked on pictures that I could take out and put in my binder. So look at those, but first we'll do the two coloring books that I didn't cut into. So the first is this Hannah Carlson Dagdramar or Daydreams from, yeah, Hannah Carlson. That's what it's from. And this one is the Japanese edition of the book. So it's soft back, but the paper's really good. So I did a couple of pictures in here with you guys and some I did on my own. So we have this beautiful bird. He's so cute. This is done. We have some pencils and some pastels. I think we did markers first and then, yeah, markers first, then pencils. And then we have, like, these are like stickles, but they're pearls instead, liquid pearls. Let's see if I can get, oh my goodness, you're blurry. So it has some liquid pearls. So there's a little texture to this page. It's really cute. I really like it. All right, going back out. Oh no! Don't do this to me. Come on. Play nice here. I've already had it rough. All right. Then we did this one. We did it as like a comparison to my other book that I colored this page years ago. So that was really fun. And then we also did this one. We love it. It's so pretty. It's probably my favorite picture that I did this in quite a while, especially at least this season. Like it's, and then we did this crown. And I did that with you guys, but then I did the bird on the other side on my own, and I just used the same like color combination. So actually, like, to do the gold, I practiced the gold over here on a bird before I put it over here, you know, and just back and forth. So way pretty. I think that's it in this book, but I do love this book and I do like the paper in this edition. So I was very excited to work in it. Another book that I worked in was Kirby Roseanne's World Within Worlds. And this was a new book of his and I love it. So let's take a look. I've done a few. So first we did that unicorn in the aviary or whatever. Can I find it? No. Oh, come on, come on. I thought it was in the back. Okay, well first, I did this one on my own. So this was the tree, and I think the background is pan pastels. Yes, pan pastels, and then just pencil for the tree. And then the other one in here, I know, is that unicorn in the aviary. Let's see. There it is. So we did this one together. It's got pan pastel background and then colored pencils and then and some watercolors on the gems. So lots of stuff on here. Really pretty picture. I love it. I love it. I want to do more in this book. I just need to do it. Just need to do it. Okay, and then our pictures in the binder. Oh, so let's get to the correct season here. Right here. Okay. So I did some alcohol marker pictures, and so this was my first one that I did, and I hated the way her skin turned out. I hadn't practiced, like this was my first practice, and so this whole picture is alcohol markers except for her skin. I did put gelatos over the top of the alcohol markers just to smooth it out and make it to where I liked it better. And then there is this picture. This is from Sakum's newest book, and Dark Fantasy, I believe is what it's called. And this is all alcohol markers, and I loved it. I was so proud of myself for, especially coming from the last picture. I just felt really good about how her skin turned out with the alcohol markers. So yay, I was very happy. And then we have a couple masked people because, you know, we're in that mood where we're like trying to figure out how to wear masks. So this one I got off Etsy, as well as this one, and they're both done with alcohol markers as well, and I was really happy with how they turned out too. Felt like I was getting some more. Alright, this one is from Serene by Nick Filbert, and we did this one together. So it has alcohol marker background and then pencils over the top, and then some highlights with white, a white gel pen, and I love her as well. I also wanted to keep it a very minimal color palette, and I felt like we did a good job with her. So pretty. This one was for our challenge, and this was a no shading challenge. So this is by Hannah Lynn, and we did no shading, so it just has straight pencils, and that was hard for me, but I think we made it work, and she looks really nice. I'm trying to hold them in a way so that there's no glare and I don't have to take them out of the book. Okay, so these are Kristine Gloria inks, and this one is beautiful, I think from Beautiful Creatures. I love this picture. This is one I did just on my own, and she is all pan pastel, and well, pastel, because there were some stick pastel, there were some soft pastel, and there were some pencil pastels, but all pastels, and I love her, and I did her on my own. And then gel pen, the white gel pen is for highlight, but very minimal. And I did her on my own, and I thought, crap, I should have filmed this because I love the way it turned out. So I was like, all right, so we filmed this one instead, and this is from Beautiful Creatures as well. And I don't like it as well, but I think it's more just the color combination. I just really like the earth tones of the other one, but this turned out really pretty as well, and I do like her. I think they're really cute. I love Kristine Gloria inks pictures, and so I just kept coloring them. So this is another one, and this I did like a speed through of it on my channel. You can watch it. So this has like everything but the kitchen sink on this page, and it has pan pastels, it has markers, it has pencils, it has gelatos, it has everything, including what's it called? Mod Podge. And so it had the whole pic has a different texture than anything else in this book. So it's just a really fun, I really enjoyed doing that video. I would like to do it again where I just use everything on one page. I just like working that way, and so I think we should do more of it. This one is also a Kristine Gloria ink, and I think it's beautiful. I did the background a different color. I can't even remember what it was, but I hated it. I just hated it. And so I put a Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen all over the background. And now I think she's beautiful and sparkly, and I love and adore that teal hair color. Just so pretty. And then last but not least, I filmed this one, but this is, ooh, it's really not showing well for the colors. But this one, I lost video footage for this one, so I never was able to show you guys those videos. But this is also from Sakum's newest book, Dark Fantasy, and it is all alcohol markers. So I was trying to do an alcohol marker picture for you guys and it got deleted. So we're gonna have to try and do that again, do another alcohol marker picture, but it's beautiful. I love her. She's great. All right, so that's all of our single photos. It's all of our coloring pictures. I'm sure I missed one or something, but it's beautiful. All right, so then we had, where's my other book? Guys, I've misplaced it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have 2 art journals here. I finished this one and I put the fabric over the book, so it looked just like this one, but I put the fabric over the book. I really like it on there. It just, I don't know, gives it something. And then I put this little note. That was rude, camera. Don't cut me off. I was talking. Okay, so I put this little note in the front, I don't know, for future generations or something, I don't know. And I said, this book was not created in order, but it was created with emotion. My boys are 8, 8, and 5. They are a handful at this time of, they're a handful. At the time of completion, COVID-19 has forced us into social isolation. I am trying to be mother, wife, school teacher, and church teacher. Doing the art in this book has kept me sane. And so I just thought a little, you know, what this book is. It's kept me sane. We've seen most of the pictures in this book, but I think there are some that I finished since our last flip through. So we'll just do a really quick, I guess, little flip through. But I do love working in these books and love working this style of mixed media, and I'll continue to do it. I've been doing more digital art journaling as well, but there's just something about getting your hands dirty, and it just makes you feel good. You know, there's just something about it. So I thought this was really funny. Spring will come, so will happiness. Hold on, life will get warmer. And then our spring wasn't so hot here in 2020, but we're still gonna make it. It's still gonna get better. We're still trucking along. So it's, you know, it's fun. So a lot of these we've seen before, so I'm kind of just doing it quick. But I have really enjoyed working in these art journals. They are Strathmore watercolor art journals, so they can withstand just about anything you throw at it. So she is dark and creepy. Don't think, draw. Oh, you might have one, lost soul. Well, lost soul, lost that one. That's okay. She wasn't great anyways. I kind of gave up on her. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James. I like her. I like that she's just simple. I like her a lot. And that is the end. And then I did sign the back of it with the dates. This is a 2019-2020 book. I think that's important, especially if you're gonna keep working in the same kind of book. So this is my second one. It's the exact same kind of book, a Strathmore watercolor, 11.5 by 8.5 by 11, I think. And here that's the back. This one I'm trying to work in order. We'll see if the spine allows me to work in order. A lot of times it doesn't, and that's why I end up jumping around in the book. But I just have a couple in here and some a work in progress and stuff, but I just like these books. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt. So, this one, she's still kind of a work in progress. She needs some finishing touches and a quote or something. I love all the pink. And then we have our couple that we've done for the stream or for our videos. And then that's it in this book so far. So I've got a long way to go in this one, but I will continue to still work in it. Like I said, I really like working with mixed media and getting my hands dirty. And I just enjoy it. All right, what should we do next? Let's do our Encaustics. They're right here. So if you haven't watched my Encaustic works, they are speed through paintings. I like do a voiceover after the fact and kind of talk about what I'm doing, but in essence, Encaustic is painting with wax. And so I'm going to show you a few. So we did this one. I did this one as a speed painting. And this has paper in the background of it, and then there's colors, and then there's paper on the front with the butterflies and everything. And it just has a lot of texture and character to it. So there's just, if you could see these in person, I think they're better in person because you like really see all the textures and stuff that are in there. They're just kind of fun to do. And all these are just practice for myself. And then this one was more of an experiment, so we might come back to this one and like put something on it or add some stuff. But I love the colors of this one, and it has some good texture in it as well. Can you guys see the texture of that wax on there? I love the way it smells too. Like wood. I mean, it's like wood and wax, but it just, I love it. It's got a nice smell to it. Okay, and then I did these little ones without filming because I told you all my filming stuff kind of went out the window there for a little while. So while I still needed to do something, so I worked on this and I really like it. I was kind of experimenting with using white and one other color and just moving it around a little bit, and I just really love it. My wax I think was a little too hot, and so it kind of ran off the edges and didn't stay on as well, so I still need to experiment with the temperature of my wax. But I really like this one. I think it's really pretty. Obviously more like abstract works, which wax is, and then this is the same except I was using blue and white. And so just more, these are just cheap pieces of wood from the hardware store. So not too fancy, nothing that I'm more just playing with. Okay, and then this one I really like, and I did film it, and I don't know if it's up yet or not. So this is really cute, I think, and I'll probably put it in my house. So it says country and class, and I just really like it. I love, like, I burned the wood, and there's the paper collage underneath and the lace, and I just really like this one. It just really looks like me, I guess. So I did film this one. I think it might be going up after this, but it was really fun. And then this one was an experiment, and you'll notice the picture. So that Succumb picture that I did with the alcohol markers, I printed a copy of my colored picture and I embedded it in this wax, and so it's in there. And I just think it's kind of cool because it looks like she's underwater, and it's kind of fun. It's maybe not my favorite picture that I've ever done, but I just thought it was really cool, and I could see using this in other applications, like putting other pictures, like pictures you've taken and stuff. But there's just something to it that I think is really cool. So anyways, those are my Encaustics for spring. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna film. I just don't know, so we'll just see. So I'm using Procreate as the app and that I use, and then I have an Apple Pencil. And so I have a couple of categories here. This is where I make all my thumbnails for YouTube, and then I have my practice, and then I have my art journal. So we'll tap in the art journal, and let's see if we can. So this is just my digital art journal. It's pretty much like the same, the same as if I was doing like in my book. I'm just doing it on my tablet, which is nice, like if I'm busy and I don't have all my supplies, or I'm at the park with my kids, or on the mountain or something. So it's just a lot of fun. I don't know if there's a way for me to like go through them one by one. Nope. Okay. And so I'll just kind of go through these. You guys can see. So it's a learning process. I'm definitely still learning how to do this, but it's also, it's fun. I don't know, something new to learn. It's harder than I thought it was going to be completely honest. I thought digital art would be, I don't know, easy. Like it's not really art or something, but I have quickly learned that it is difficult and there's a lot to it, and you work in like layers and you can't put everything on the same layer, and there's just a lot to it. This says, when life gets too overwhelming, just look up at the night sky and lose yourself for a while. And so it's quite cute. I have like this little dude here, so he's looking up at the sky. And yeah, it's been fun to learn. This girl, I do not like her. She bugs me. I tried to make her symmetrical, and so I only drew one side and then the tablet put it on the other side as well, so it's completely symmetrical. And it just goes to show that people's faces are not symmetrical, and it just, she bugs me. So I have a cute little flower. This I'm still kind of working on. It's kind of a folky kind of look. And then we have some faces, because we can't go without drawing faces. So I have my layers and my face, and I drew all of her. I didn't have a reference photo for her. Some of these down here, like this one and this one and this one, yeah, I think that's all of them, have a reference photo with them. Like I can show you, but see, it's not on. So if I turn off my picture and turn the reference photo, that's the reference photo, but it's like a stock photo, so it's off of Pixabay, so it's free stock photo. But I can turn her off and then turn back on the layers that I like, and there she is. So that, all right, and then a butterfly. I drew a butterfly for fun. And then I drew her on the mountain. So it's kind of fun to have this available and just be able to draw on the mountain. So, and then this is my most recent one. So cute, so pretty, have all those layers. It is a learning process and a learning curve. So if you're like delving into digital art journaling or digital artwork, give yourself some time to learn, because I draw all the time, I color all the time. I was like, digital art, like how easy is that gonna be? It's so much harder than I thought it was gonna be, and there's so much to learn. So give yourself a break and enjoy the process, and just draw, just color, just relax, just enjoy yourself, make some art. I know it keeps me sane, and you know, it helps me with my anxiety issues, and it just makes me feel good to just draw. It helps me relax, to color. It's starting to rain. It's really nice. We needed some rain. So I hope you guys have an awesome week and weekend, and I seriously want you guys to like do something that is relaxing, something that is fun. If learning something new is fun for you, learn something new. Try something if you're bored. I don't know, I get bored, so I have to try new stuff. But if you want to soak in the tub, soak in the tub. If you want to, I give you permission, go soak in the tub. If you want to work in your art journal, work in your art journal. If you want to color a picture, go color a picture. Go color a Hannah Carlson picture. I'm into Hannah Carlson right now. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Do something kind for yourself, relax, enjoy yourself, and I will see you guys next time.